Recently, there have been a numerous amount of these channels popping up that have been so incredibly gross to see.
Welcome back, my delinquents. We have a case today, and it's actually two cases combined because they have a very similar topic. It's about VTuber clippers. One coming from Numi about the kind of plight we have all over YouTube about clickbaiting clippers, where they completely mislead what's in it or titles or edit it to make it look like something completely different happened. This is a huge problem in streaming in general. A big streamer is suing a channel for doing just this, like an extreme version of this. So that's part A of the story. And part B is a similar clipper problem with a hololive clipper, hiring people, going against the rules and regulations, etc. We're going to talk about both of these, as there seems to be a lot of problems with VTuber clippers at the moment, because there is a gentle balance between clippers and VTubers. Clippers help VTubers advertise. Clippers can make some money on YouTube, and they have a kind of mutual respect for each other and shake the bromanship of this happening. And if any clipper wants to use clip from my stuff, go for it. And that's just how it is. Usually there's rules around graduation, like just wait 24 hours or something like that. Especially with corporations, they have tighter ones, and everyone gets along. But that balance seems to be shaky at the moment due to some extreme accounts. But let's get into the story. Okay, we're going to start off with the first part here. Numi, which is not the only person pointing out the stuff. This is the stuff I have saved. About this problem in general, I've seen it a lot for Bao and a few other clippers do random clips for them, taking their clips very out of context. As we can see here, we're just going to have a look here. Look, Smex on Mountain. So this is her showing this is the right one. It's accurate, has a little bit of clicky, but it's accurate. Then you have this one, Boo, where it's just like trying to make everything looks like Smex bait, pretty much. And a little bit of clickbait is fine, but when you go too far, you're just lying at that point. So let's go over what Numi says. There are great clippers that make videos with the intent of helping the streamer and community, and there are clippers who are not fans and are making clickbait vids and untrue titles with the intent of deceiving the viewer into a cheap view. The rise of many harmful clipping accounts that are doing anything but spreading a fun message to expand their communities. I'm hoping that we can mass report them, keep our communities safe from harm. See, this is back and forth. So people's like, oh, I can edit whatever I want on YouTube and stuff. But pretty much there is a line with thumbnail clickbaiting. And there's one thing, clickbaiting your own stuff. Because you are taking that risk. But you don't have any say when someone else is doing that. But even then, I would say there is a line with clickbait where it's just straight up lying. Honestly, it's just straight up misleading everyone and trying to make someone look bad. And I would say VTuber clippers at the moment, some of them are taking it too far, not saying all. There's some very lovely VTuber clippers that have been doing the job a long time, and they know what they're doing. But some of them are just trying to get a quick view and don't care what it says about the streamer or what it does. Doing more in-depth clips being posted, hopefully we can refrain from interactions outside of reporting and moving on. So pretty much saying, don't harass anyone. Don't harass me in bed, kids. This is from Vienna. I've seen absolutely horrendous title and thumbnails for clips of my friends that are innocent gaming clips. It's disgusting and shouldn't be allowed on YouTube. They're just using them for a quick buck. Don't support accounts like this, which is I find crazy, as YouTube is really strict usually, in my case anyway, with thumbnails. But for some reason, all these other channels, they put the craziest stuff in the title and it just keeps going. And they just allow it. I literally showed one of the vids claiming I'm yearning for a man with a weird frick thumbnail. It's literally just 40 seconds of silence and zooming in on my face. Like, you can't make that shit up. And you may be like, oh, why doesn't she just claim the clips? Because you can claim stuff with your own content in it. Most VTubers, content creators, unless that's their stick, try to avoid claiming content. Like, because it's seen as like a bit bad, but it also discourages people for clipping from them, so they don't really want to do it. I understand that. I really wouldn't want to have to go through and claim clips like, oh, is this one misleading or not? It's a pain, and it can just ruin the community fun. That's the problem when this stuff gets out of hand. It makes the VTuber have to decide to be stricter or not, which ideally they wouldn't have to do, because it just ruins it for everyone.
Hey, sorry for the serious video here, but I need to talk about some things that have been brought to my attention regarding.
We're just gonna have a quick look at her statement here on the situation.
One of the videos that I've been seeing pop up on YouTube nowadays, the clipping community, I think, is one of the most important parts of the streaming ecosystem, as many people don't have the time to watch through a whole stream and like to see general highlights and clips of their favorite streamers when they have the time. There are different things that cause a streamer to get more attention, and in my case, getting clips from a few clippers back in the day really helped people find out about me. Fans, while they aren't the streamer, are still a really huge part in the image that's being shown to
Yes, as I was saying, clippers are really important, just like fan artists and everything. Very important parts of communities.
everybody. They say that the community reflects the streamer, and recently there have been a numerous amount of these channels popping up that have been so incredibly gross to see that it's been putting off not only me, but my community and communities adjacent. These people are doing this by mass producing these extremely misleading clickbaity videos that oftentimes have nothing to do with the actual content being shown. Actually, I would like to say that pretty much every single video that we have seen has been extremely misleading or clickbaity and having nothing to do with the title or the thumbnail at hand. Let me show you what I mean. Here's just an example of one of the accounts that I've been seeing lately.
Here we got the tea. Also, I'm pretty sure a lot of this is AI.
One of the channels that
thumbnails.
I was always making fun of because the titles were so stupid and misleading and just completely untrue. Then we saw this one, and then we saw this one, and then we saw this one. This account was brought to my mod's attention via a ticket in our Discord server, and as you can see, the content is very obviously uploaded with the intent to mislead viewers. I understand that a lot of people have a deep interest in a streamer's personal life for some reason, even though me, myself, I'm pretty open about a lot, and despite that, people still want to know more about the sexual stuff or my actual personal relationship, I guess. And because of that, passerbys would go by that. Just judging by this, you can already tell it's not like any normal clip you would see of a fan that actually likes me and my content. I need a boyfriend. I want to fuck. I like hard sex. Drunk Numi on reason why she will be single forever. Drunk Numi is in need of a man. Drunk Numi's confession about hard sex. Numi is trying to fuck Buff so hard. And then you go ahead and you click on one of these videos. You lean into this. Tara, I'm really...
Jeez. Okay, I didn't even realize how bad some of those were. Jeez. Those are pretty bad.
Right now, I had 2 buzzballs and White Claw, bro. Immediately, you can tell the subtitles are inaccurate in talking about balls, like a man's genitalia, and not the fact that I'm just drinking a buzzball and alcoholic beverage during one of my streams. I feel him. My life, bro. My life, bro. I said, bro.
Yeah, at best you might say my throat. That's it.
The subtitles say, I feel him. Numi is really in need of a man, and it's from a collab with me, Neuro, and Evil.
So adorable when you're angry.
Oh my god.
Please yell some more.
I don't want to yell.
You know what?
What?
I'm quaking and shaking right now at your anger. Maybe you do have a bit of a fight in you.
Yeah, there's nothing in it. Which is really weird, seeing so many official clip channels run by someone else for the streamer has been taken down recently, but these are just left. It's very weird where YouTube puts its line, but I'll link Numi's video here for more context on everything. I just wanted to give it a bit of her examples on this, so you can see kind of the problem going around with clippers at the moment. It's kind of being seen. This happens a lot, in my opinion. Whenever a bit of YouTube or the internet is seen to make money, you get a lot of, I'm not going to say grifters, but a lot of people just in it to make some money, some clickbait, and they'll go so extreme so quickly, and they kind of ruin it for everyone else, I'm going to be honest. And this is just one of the things they're talking about, because I think a different post was made by someone else, and people were confused that VTubers were saying all clipping is bad. So I think this is a part of the clarification that you can clip her, clipping is fine. Just don't do what these people are doing. Don't completely mislead. Don't just put smacks on the title to get views. Just make a good clip and, you know, be reasonable. You know what I mean? Just be reasonable with the titles. And this, okay, so we're going to lean in from the Numi clipping story into this story about the hololive editor, I'm pretty damn sure. We're going to go into that because that Numi story kind of ends there as she kind of just said her piece on it and it's like, let's try and stop doing this kind of stuff, which is fair. There's not much you can really do after this point. Let's go into this clipping story. If you can't take the heat, then stay out of the goddamn kitchen, you histrionic idiot. You consider your life choices and never clip again. Okay, so this is about, I think, a hololive clipper, Kami Clips, which we're going to go into this, who got in trouble because they kept breaking all the rules for hololive. And there's a document about it, so let's do it. So they are Kami Clips, hololive, EN Clips. And we're going to go over some of the stuff, the track record of the things they've done in the past that is wrong, which is, connects into clipping etiquette, I feel. Like when you clip for certain channels or you clip for a variety, just have a vague idea of their rules, especially for corpos, because they have a lot more rules. Completely ignored Kiara's comment on this video that prioritized people who were his members and acted as if nothing happened. Had Audacity open up a YouTube memberships to advertise as cheaper than hololive memberships. Now that's rude. Tried to hire people to make clips for him, this turning his channel into a business venture, especially against cover TOS. Upload a clip of Irie's debut while still ongoing despite clippers being told not to do so as it messes with YouTube's content ID algorithm. Yeah, that's a very common rule, is to wait 24 hours after debuts just to give them a chance to alert everyone to it. I encourage people to watch his clips instead of Army's channel because his was shorter and would be better than watching Army's actual stream. Rude again. The reason clippers are usually allowed is because there's a mutual benefit. Clippers make a bit of money, YouTubers get a little bit of advertisement. It's all fun and games. But if you're trying to turn people away from the VTuber to yourself, that's rude. And you're going to get in trouble. In response to Ami's tweet going, I'm going to cry, he responded with, cry on stream if you're going to cry. Damn, that's cold. I uploaded a clip of Ari's debut while the debut stream was still going, also seen as bad form. Very poor from a clip stream when it's ongoing. I made this if you missed the start of the stream. Probably would have been more useful to link the video, right? Uploaded for his full an archive stream, also not seen as good to upload a whole stream unless it's for a very specific reason. Want Kiara to hire him as a solution for her lack of views? What? They did not say that to her. That's rude. Clip that caused fans to worry about it. What am I doing wrong? Ooh, yeah, that can be kind of a pain if it's too clickbaiting. If you're gonna cry, it's even brutal seeing it. The title is a joke. Said it yourself in the first couple of clips. Kira rants about YouTube polls. We're talking about if memberships against hololive's TOS. I'm not sure, but they seem to have a lot of TOS things on his corporation, so I wouldn't be surprised. And that seems to be just the general idea of what he's been doing to get into trouble. And I feel like those are connects well to the Numi story because they're ad form as a clipper. You're supposed to work with the creators, some mutual understanding so you both get something out of it. And you should not be creating bigger dramas. Ideally, as a clipper, have some respect for the creators and, follow the corporation's TOS with it because they do own the content. Especially, you don't want to get in trouble. You don't want to get flagged. You don't want to lose your channel and stuff. So it's good to have a vague idea and to be aware that places like Nisanji and Hololive have stricter posting policies than indies and stuff would. That's why some don't actually post anything. Some bigger ones won't touch corporation ones because they don't want to get in trouble. So I feel like this connects well into another clipper problem of VTuber clippers just being kind of nasty or disregarding the people they're clipping. They are not the content creator. They're an editor, which respect the art, but they are not the content, if that makes sense. And without that streamer, they don't have anything realistically. So they should try and, play by the rules, you know what I mean? They should try and be a bit respectful in what they do. And most clippers do that, and it doesn't come up that often, but I have seen an increase in the last 3 to 6 months of this happening, as we can see from these two stories. Extra clickbait, money grubbing, just being scammy in general, or rude, or not obeying any of the person's wishes when it comes to stuff. Even corporations' wishes. It's kind of out of control. And as we can see, it's kind of led to Kami locking their account, I guess is the word there, as they don't seem to be responding well to the criticism. What do you guys think, my delinquents? What do you think the clippers are like at the moment? What category do they fit into? Do you think it's kind of getting out of hand, or have you been mainly seeing the normal amount of clipping with the normal amount of clickbait? Personally, I have seen an increase in these, especially from big VTubers. Their channels getting clickbaited from randoms, and I do think it's becoming kind of a problem, because it's also just, what's the word? It's making it harder to find legit content that isn't just clickbaiting or completely taken out of context, which is kind of annoying, and it seems to be just getting worse in all lines of clipping, not just VTubing. Like YouTubers and streamers in general seem to be having this problem, where a lot of people coming in just for the money to get views and stuff are now using it to like build up their editing career or their online platform, and it's at the detriment to the VTuber/streamer. So let me know what you think, guys, in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell, and I will catch you tomorrow, my delinquents.
Till the bunny shines so bright, clumsy hot flood holds her crown, busting sassy folks she's found. The ears perk up a bourbon sight, with a smile she takes the fight. Buns and balls won't break her stride, caring heart she won't hide. Up to justice, heart so pure, in cases that's for sure. What's the sussy with a wink, till the comics bad guys sink. Twitch alarms and switching screens, the virtual world, no in-betweens. Karen touch and iron will, bad guys shiver at her thrill. With a crew she's never alone, virtual paws break every stone.